Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with another fun day of the 13 Days of Craftoween. Have you seen my last video? I'll link it here. Here we are with day 9. Oh, look at the spooky glamour here. Isn't this packaging so pretty? Let's see what day 9 has in store. A cute little monster. Oh, monstrously fun wishes. Love this little guy. Now, this is reminding me of the movie, what is it, Monsters, Inc.? Do I have a little inspo to show you that I think will work for this? I sure do. It's right here in front of me. I love these little mini cakes. I saw it at Home Goods and I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. This is just so super cute. Look at the colors too. Look at the face. Bringing in my favorite color, purple, some orange and some black. Alrighty, let's look at my example for day 9. Love. Here is my day 9 example. As you can see, I'm having a moment with purple right now. This sort of not lavender, but lavender shade of purple. This is such a cutie patootie. I'm using lavender color wheel cardstock with some ink blending, especially over here where it's a little bit more shaded. And then even darker shades of purple. I'm using Altenew Fresh Dye ink for all this fun shading. Look at this guy. Now, you know there was some attention to detail when you see he is a one-eyed monster with a one-eyed jack-o'-lantern. I was like, oh, that is adorable. This little guy is adorable. I think that's his glasses. Comes together easily. There's even a peppermint here. Look at his little teeth. You just layer it up. That's for his little horns. You can choose to use it or not. Look at the little wing in the back and then his little bit right here. It's so cute. And I have the sentiment, you're my favorite ghoul. So for this cutie patootie, just absolutely adorable. From the 13 Days of Craftoween Box. You see what I mean when I said that the nails are matching the purple that's used in the Craftoween? You can see it now, right? Not only have I been using the stamp set that's included only in the box, but there was also these sequins. And this time I used it to make a shaker. Thumbs up. Crafters, before I forget, I did see a post. The 13 Days of Craftoween is now sold out at the Spellbinders UK store, but some local scrapbook stores, think of the ones that carry Better Press Society. They would have some of the 13 Days of Craftoween box. So call around to your local scrapbook store. Some of them will even mail it to you. You can order it and then pay postage. Because I did see a post where somebody called their store and then they had like 3 left and then they bought one. So you can definitely check your local scrapbook store and see if you wanted to get the 13 Days of Craftoween. You still have time and Halloween is in October. You aren't missing out if you get this a little bit late. So back to my cutie patootie. You see the little sequins? The sequence is so fun. Look at all the little shaky goodness. Now, if I wanted more shaky goodness, I would have used 3mm foam, but I used 2mm foam here. I am using so much black foam, I had to place another order. I buy my foam in 1mm, 2mm, 3mm. I'll detail and link it below. Everything I'm talking about, I'll detail and link below, okay? The only thing I can't detail and link is the local scrapbook store that has that in stock. Just call around and see if you are interested in getting the box, even though it's sold out so super quickly, but absolutely worth it. And I created a playlist, so I'll link my playlist here if you want to see all the days so far, starting with day 1 going on up, okay? In the background, speaking of something that was out of stock but now in stock, my cloud stencil. In a previous Craftoween video, I told you that this one is retired, the Slimline Cloud Stencil. If you go on Waffle Flower, there are some other cloud stencils. I bought those. This is still the best one. But this is long retired. I even looked to see if there was any, like, you know, remnant one. I don't see any. But this one is in stock. It's called the Slimline Cloudy Stencil by Lawn Fawn. I like to use Slimline because it gives me different sections. Even if you are working with an A2, you'll get like one section, another layer, and another layer, instead of it all being, you know, that same little bit that's on a 6x6. It might be this one. You see how it's matching up here? Because there are small clouds and large bouncy ones. This is the one I generally use, but I think for this cutie, I believe I used this one. I can see it right up in there. I just turn it at different angles when I'm blending. And on this one, I'm using a lot of Altenew Fresh Dye ink in gray because of the purple. Light on the top, darker here, and those are the shadows. And then put my cutie patootie here. I was having fun yet again when you see me doing all these layers. And I think it all works out. Because of this being gray and these having such bright colors, I think it works well. And then for the top layer, my A2 top layer, and I forgot it again. I'm using Precision Layering A2 Set A, the largest die, to cut out my A2 frame in black. Then I'm using Mirrored Arch Labels die for my cutout. 16 dies in here, so I'm about maybe number 5 or so, but look how many layers it comes in. I just put the die on top of the die cut image once I have it assembled, and then I'll see which one to pick, but it's in one of these. So super cute. Just cut a little frame, and then I put my foam all the way around. And to finish it off, I'm coming into this beauty. Love, 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 love Halloween icons. You get all these icons that you can press or glimmer, and then you get these set of sentiments. Here I'm using You're My Favorite Ghoul, because this is just such a cutie patootie, so of course it's the favorite. You can press or glimmer, die cut once, and then these are great to press or glimmer if you wanted to press out here, maybe something like that. Use the bats. And you can also press these on the inside of the card too. So that's fun. Or glimmer as well. So fun. What do you think of my day 9 example? Can you see that I'm having too much fun with purple? I think so. Alrighty, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, check your local scrapbook store to see if they have any more of the fabulous 13 Days of Craftoween box. Until day 10, stay crafty, my friends.